today I'm going to make my grandma's Gujarati Dal, which is a very traditional Gujarati lentil stew that is just full of these delicious textures from the peanut. It has these bright, beautiful flavors that combine sweet, spicy, and sour, which are the three kind of traditional Gujarati flavors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook the dal first. I have 1 cup of tuver dal here. I'm just going to put it in my Instant Pot. Okay, and then I'm going to add some kokum to that. So kokum is this sour fruit that grows in Maharashtra and Konkan. It is just this wonderfully bright and sour flavor, and it is the perfect souring agent for a dal. But you can also use lemon juice or tamarind, anything to give it that little punchy sour flavor. And I'm also going to add a little bit of water, and I'm going to cook that. So I'm going to cook that under pressure for 9 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to process the ginger for the dal. And I'm just going to, this ginger is aging a little, but that's okay. No big deal. I'm just going to take some of the skin off. And normally I would just scrape it, but it's a little wrinkly, so I'm just cutting it.
We have one already?
But I can use this. And they're done. Just take a look at that. Looks perfectly cooked. Here it is. The dal is perfectly cooked and it's creamy and just looks delicious. So to that, I'm going to add 3 cups of, not 3 cups of water, slightly less than 3 cups of water. That's okay. Go get a little water. Set it on saute mode, and then to this, I'm also going to add our peanuts. I have jaggery here, but brown sugar works as well. I'm also going to add the ginger that I just grated. And then also going to add the salt. Okay, and just give that a nice mix. And let this come to a boil. I have my green chili, pretty spicy serrano chili here. I'm just going to slice it into half like this and then cut little slices as well. I'm going to start by heating the ghee. Once the ghee has melted, I'm going to add all the mustard seeds. I'm going to let them sizzle and pop a little bit for a few seconds. And then I'm going to add in my cumin seeds, add in my fenugreek seeds, add my red chilies. I'm going to break one up, and the other one I'm just going to add whole. Give that a nice mix. Hear that sizzle and pop. That's perfect. That's what you're looking for. You can add your green chili straight to your dal, or you can add it to the vaghaar, really whatever you prefer. I like them in the vaghaar because I like the texture that they get cooked in the ghee. So I'm going to add them real quick. And then just as soon as I add them, I'm going to add the turmeric, and I'm going to add the red chili powder. And then I'm going to take this off the heat as soon as I add the red chilies because I don't want them to burn. So I'm going to pour my vaghaar straight into the dal. Make sure I get all of it in there. What I like to do is I like to grab some dal and pour it into here and pour it back to make sure I got everything. And then I'm going to give this a nice mix and let this boil some more. And it's still plenty of liquid in there for me, but if you wanted to change the texture and consistency, if you want it to be a little bit more watery, you definitely can do that. I am going to add a big handful of cilantro and mix that in. And there it is, my grandma's Gujarati Dal.